So we pick up with you guys in Silver Platter, having just finished up your breakfast, and with the jobs available to you. I think the only other one that you guys had picked up was unloading the ships.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
Yes, I think that.
I think we'd agreed to that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Unloading ships and fighting elementals.
Right.
Yes, that was the thing.
Big one.
That was the big one. Yeah.
That was the biggest.
That was like the mission later, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a mission.
That's tonight.
Yes, that is
tonight.
that is the
storm
tonight
coming
plan.
in.
Yeah.
Thank God I write notes.
Thank God you do, honestly. Yeah.
And we're also gonna. It wasn't like a quest, but we were gonna figure out why the one lady was back to working at the.
Yeah,
I have an inkling.
Yeah, I thought our plans. I think our plans were like bouncer for the morning to like after lunch. Then I think we were gonna check in on the lady, and then because her employer is doing the elemental thing, we were gonna kind of do that and try and see if we can't glean anything.
So
no, we were. I thought
we wanted to make it look like an accident.
Right.
What?
We wanted to burn
to
down
kind
the
of...
place essentially because we're angry at them for being whatever they are. But like we wanted to fight the elementals. I don't know, man. We made it sound like we wanted to do that.
Listen, we need to figure out what kind of scam they're running, and then we could either reverse scam them, or we could just fucking burn the place down and call it a day.
Yeah.
I just figured we were blaming the elementals on it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yes, if that's the route we choose to go, then yes, that's absolutely what we'll do.
But they're water elementals, aren't they? Storm elementals.
Storm element, listen, lightning can do a fuck ton of shit.
Yeah, fair.
Lightning
it's also
scary.
A stone building.
Sure, lightning can still destroy stone.
Yeah.
That can still do some fucking damage.
I know.
Gray is probably just listening to this like, what the fuck am I getting myself into?
Oh, he knows.
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what you guys are getting yourselves into here, and I know exactly.
Deal with the other group.
Some coin would be nice, though.
Yes, I think we're quite poor currently.
Yes, you guys have little to nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, my plan is still get some coin at this bouncer job for a little bit, and then go from there.
All right. Sounds good. So, it is still very early. It is, I probably said the time last episode, and if I did, well, it's this time now, as of this very second.
I believe it was like 11 or so.
Yeah, it's probably, I'll say it's like 10 right now.
Okay.
So you guys can begin the bouncer job now. It is early, so ships will be coming in, and there will definitely be some hungry sailors coming through. So you can begin, or you can do the unload ship part as well, whichever you choose. Just tell me what you want. And if you guys want to split and do different parts, you can. I'm not going to force you guys to stay together on this one.
Yeah. Well, I'll stay here and do some bouncer work if we want to, meet back here this evening and figure out what we're doing.
I think that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Probably a wise idea.
I don't know what the economy is nowadays, so probably need a bit of money.
Almost certainly. I would argue things probably haven't changed that much since we were last.
Robin's been gone for a while.
Yes, I was not including Robin necessarily in that.
Robin, how much does a bag of apples cost, Robin? Do you think?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. I don't really eat apples.
Okay, like carrots, I guess.
No,
that's presumptuous.
Well, I mean, we've watched him eat those.
So why do you think I eat carrots?
Because I've watched you eat them.
Oh my god.
That's... I don't know. I think that's a little short-sighted of you. I'm gonna go over this way.
That snort was Inra. As much as it was me, that was Inra.
Excellent.
Okay, Robert.
I just walked away.
Where are we?
Fine.
Are we
We're in that tavern we were going to be a bouncer for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're vibing.
Yeah. If you need a little reminder on where exactly that is, it is right here.
I'm looking at the wrong building.
And what I can do, which is
Right,
really
where?
fun, it's where the little ruler AoE is.
I don't see.
Oh.
Oh, right. It's that place.
Yeah. I can now make these AoE markers so nobody has to hold their fucking ruler there anymore.
Yes.
Yay.
Holla!
Ah, it's so good.
Useful as shit.
Yeah. Really happy about that. So that's where you guys are right now.
Okay.
Well, in any event, I do believe that we do need money. So, I'm not sure I'd be excellent at either unloading cargo or being a bouncer, though I believe I might be able to be a little bit more intimidating than strong, so I will remain here and try and spook some boisterous sailors off if they get too rowdy.
I can do both, but I'm also physically the largest here. So I think intimidation might be something I'm decent at. I'm saying I'll do the bouncer job.
I'm good at intimidation, but I want to go unload boats.
Holy shit, I'm good at intimidation. Why is that a charisma score?
Yeah.
I know. I've asked that so many fucking times myself. I've been like, I feel like if you're strong, you should
I
be
wouldn't
better.
be.
Well,
I
like,
feel
You can
Good.
learn
Yeah.
how to be like intimidating just by like your charisma alone.
if you are big and strong and you're looming over somebody, just your presence alone should be at least some kind of intimidation modifier.
Oh, for sure.
What is your intimidation, Spider?
Mine?
Yeah.
5.
Oh,
God
more than
dang.
mine. I'm the fucking
it's the
like devil.
same as mine.
God damn.
I'm like an actual demon, and this rabbit is scarier than I am.
Damn.
He just gives him the crazy eye. He just kind of like knocks the side of his face and it goes a little wonky.
Oh god.
Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. My intimidation is bad.
You can do whichever
But
you
my
wish.
strength is worse.
Inra will spread things out. He will go to unload the ships. He'll explain. I'm not exactly a intimidating fella. I know what I look like. I know I'm a little baby-faced guy here. So I know where I belong. I'll go unload the
Yeah, no,
ships.
we're if anyone touches you, we're killing them.
Oh. Okay.
Well, there's no need to say that quite so loudly. I know we all unconsciously agreed upon that.
I'm
But-
practicing.
I
I
see.
see.
It's the intimidation thing. Yeah.
Working. And meanwhile, there's an old man in the corner who's like, he looks at you holding his cup of tea.
Okay. Mean mug him. Look over at him. Do it. Make him turn away.
Yeah, there just glances up.
Intimidation check.
Okay.
Practice.
21!
Oh my god.
Fuck this old man!
Old man looks at you, you look at him. Mug still to his lips. He just like shuffles his ass around in this stool and he just faces the corner.
Oh. Poor man.
You
Look what
hear,
you made me do, Robert.
you hear him mumble under his breath, I have no escape.
Robert, look what you made me do.
That was awesome. Do it to me. Do it to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Intimidation contested by a charisma saving throw.
16?
Christmas saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
How does Robert react to being intimidated by Theodore, and how does Theodore intimidate Robert?
Theodore is just confused and giving the same exact evil eye. Because he's just like... he's got being large to his name, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Robert's gonna do one of those rabbit screams and then cast Gust at Theodore. Just Gust.
Gosh.
You blow dry him.
Am I really that scary?
Jesus, don't look at me like that.
You told me to.
Stop raising your voice. You're terrifying.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
I believe we have jobs to do.
That we do.
Actually, can I have fucking Theodore roll a strength saving throw?
A strength saving throw?
Gust.
Nat 20, motherfucker.
Oh my
A
god.
stone wall. It's
You
just
don't even wobble.
It's just a hair dryer going past
Yeah, I was about to
you.
say, does Theodore have long hair? I forget.
Yeah.
He just like blows in the wind.
You made him more like
You made him Fabio.
intimidating, and yeah, you made him look like a hero.
Yeah, I'm intimidating through my beauty now.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, with that, Inra just starts walking out laughing. He's like, "I'm gonna go take care of the ships. Good fucking luck." And he heads his way out.
Same to you.
So we're just letting the... Okay, well, cool.
I have a strength of terrible. I am
Well-
slightly more intimidating than I am strong.
Yeah, you're a war mage. That's kind of your entire shtick.
Well, there's no way to say it so loudly.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, let's see.
I almost got a pair of smoky quartz ones.
Love them.
And then I got the lapis ones instead, but that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Sick. All right, so, you guys take up your positions wherever that may be, by the door or fireplace, or just meandering around and roaming, and it's a pretty calm atmosphere in the Silver Platter. There's gentle music being played, and they actually have an elvish individual who sits by one of the fireplaces with a small harp, and they just gently strum it. They will do that for a good while. They will eventually switch out with somebody else who plays the ocarina. But it's a nice, calm atmosphere here. It does get a little rowdy at times when certain sailors end up eventually filtering through, and there are some reunions that you actually see of sailors who haven't seen each other in months, old friends, or maybe lovers, you don't know. But it's just a rousing cheer of, you know, "Hey, how you doing? It's been such a long time. See, you made it through. What's with the new scar on your face, you fucking jamook?" And hugs and handshakes and stories being told, and they get boisterous for, you know, a mid-morning, late-morning atmosphere. But it seems like a nice gathering place here, and one that is not so much frequented by younger individuals. Seems to be a lot of middle-aged or older sailors that come through here the most that you're picking up on. But I will have you guys I will have you roll either perception, investigation, or specifically for Robert, eavesdropping.
All right.
Yes, you have that sub skill.
I do.
Fucking nat 20!
Fucking one.
Nine.
Oh,
I balanced it out.
11.
Me.
Which 17 afterwards.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. A nat 20 and nat
rolls out of the
1.
way.
Yeah. Shit. So, for those who rolled below a 10, Val, you are not necessarily in your element here. Maybe it's just you kind of relearning something about yourself, but being in this type of crowd and actually trying to pay attention to little details may not be your thing. You're trying, but, you know, you even pick up on the fact that you probably have missed something somewhere.
Loaded boats.
Ashale, you just get completely distracted. It's not so much that you can't be good at your job. It's not that, you know, you're incapable of paying attention. You're just kind of taken away by the atmosphere. You're taken away by people. You're seeing relationships. You're seeing conversation and the world basically go round in front of you, and you're just a gentle observer. And you come to realize you've missed a lot. And you don't know what it is exactly that you've missed, but it's almost like you have this feeling of like a nostalgia for what was, what could have been over this past year that you have been dead. And you kind of get lost in thought about that.
I'm just gonna stick my hand in my pocket, hold on to the top, and play with it while I'm watching all of this happen.
Okay. For Theodore, with your natural 20 investigation, so far, you notice, you know, there's a lot of physical touch happening amongst these people. It's very, but yeah, there's a lot of physical touch happening. There's a lot of this camaraderie of hands being shaken and on each other's shoulders. And I'm actually gonna have you roll an insight because you rolled a natural 20 here.
Okay. 6.
You see certain individuals like holding hands, and you're not exactly sure what vibe that's giving off to you, whether it's, you know, romantic or maybe it's even, you know, just people caring so much about each other and glad to have each other back in their lives, if even for a brief amount of time. It definitely gives you mixed signals, and you're not exactly sure how to read off of that, but it's something that definitely catches your eye. As far as anybody being a ne'er-do-well or causing any problems, the worst you see is certain people, like when others are distracted, like they're stealing food off of each other's plates. But it's all people that are like within the same group, within the same party.
Yeah, nothing that's not friendly.
Yeah, nothing that's not friendly at all. And for Robbit, you're eavesdropping. You rolled a 17 for the eavesdropping. Let's see. The 17, for the most part, you're going to be hearing sailors talking about their trips, their experiences at sea. And with each like interesting little bit of conversation, certain like little buzzwords coming to your ears, like you twitch and your ears turn in that particular direction. And some of those are, you know, sea monster or pirates. You're hearing like these grand stories of whether it be events that happen to other ships or events that happen to these sailors. There are some that speak about, you know, they came across fairly large sea monsters, but they only saw it from a distance and they made sure to keep a wide berth. Or how they had an experience with piracy on the sea, and sadly one of theirs had fallen and didn't make it. Or that, and, you know, they speak of as well, just a little injury, they took nothing from us. Just things of that nature being said quite often. You will pick up on one in particularly that will absolutely catch your attention, that is talking about Maxwell. the owner of the Silk Robe. The individuals talking about this are a bronze dragonborn who seems to have like very pale scales. It almost looks like they're sea weathered, like the sea water has actually had the scales fade in color and chip and seem like very rough at its edges. And a Aarakocra individual who actually, if you guys know like the sea falcons,
yeah,
that's their description, that's their lineage.
okay.
The bronze dragonborn is whispering to the Aarakocra. So, it's been a while since I've been back on land, but how's Maxwell and Miss Tash doing? I know that it's only like a rumor that they are, an item, but I'm always a sucker for a little bit of romantic drama, you know me. And the Aarakocra just laughs and rubs their eyes and says, I know you love your romance books. Maybe a little too much. But, it seems like they're just fine. Like, they hang around each other. Maxwell stops by. Tash goes over to the Silk Robe quite a lot. Like, I've been landlocked for a good bit. I still haven't got my sea leg back. And you see the Aarakocra actually, like, sticks up a peg leg. So, like, I pay attention to these things. I've been a little curious myself. Not as curious as you are, you little pervert. But, no, I pay attention. And the Dragonborn's like, ooh, this is good, okay. All right, well, hope it works out for them. And I will keep my eye because I'm here. And they just kind of, like, pensively goes back to eating their food. And the two of them just, like, share a glance and have a little chuckle.
What were the two names they were talking about again?
You heard Miss Tash and Maxwell.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I wave Theodore over.
Yeah, Theodore wanders over. Yeah, what's up?
I wave him to get within whispering range.
Yeah, okay, what's up?
Alright, so Miss Tash and Maxwell are like a thing now? It's the rumor on the block. Don't spread it around, but spread it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll dish gossip when we meet up again.
Yeah, right.
Cause Inra, we gotta let Inra.
Right.
It's like one of ours now, I think.
Yeah.
Did we adopt? Did we end up adopting? Is that like a thing we're doing?
Is this the adoption process? How does that work?
I don't know, but like, I don't know.
Is it like a cat thing that you just find it on your front porch and you're like, well, fuck, it's mine now, right? It's not really like any questions or anything you'd ask. Okay.
But like, usually, when it's a cat, you don't find it, getting the shit beat out of it on your front porch. You find like it just kind of sitting there.
Right, but he was hungry, like cats are when they're on your front porch.
But like, he was fine and all on all fronts except for the fact like he's getting the shit kicked out of him. Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe we should try like feeding him by hand slowly, and then see if he likes us. And
yeah, you should try that. You're definitely like, you're definitely the more like personable one. You should like totally try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that next time. Next time we're having supper, I'll just,
Yeah.
Well, here comes the, here comes the train.
Oh my god.
What the fuck's a train?
Oh my god.
Fuck's a train. Robin has a fucking nosebleed.
I'm gonna cry. Oh man. Holy shit.
Congrats, you broke summer.
God. So, we will say that, let's see, did I have written down specifically how long Belacro wanted you working? There was no particular time limit to this, so I will say that this round was 2 hours, we'll say. So you would all gain 4 silver pieces for your 2 hours of work.
Yay.
If you wanted to stick around and do more, feel free. If not, go wherever you wish.
Just kind of going until the evening, like, so we have a couple hours before the whole elemental thing.
Okay.
But
Sure.
like, so we can like, because I don't think we're gonna really be able to dive into anything tonight unless Inra's up and ready to go.
Right.
And like, but I think we're probably just, I don't know.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, I'm good. If things seem calm, I'm good to keep going for a while longer.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going till Inra's back.
Sure. Okay. Let me see how long that would take. Okay. So right now we'll say that it's noon, and I'll have you guys do your checks again. For keeping an eye. So investigation, perception, eavesdropping, and actually I will also allow guarding for this now that I'm thinking about it.
Hilariously, my investigation is literally 4 points better.
No shit.
Oh, there we go, 19.
19.
Nice.
Oh, hey, 2 19s. Hell yeah.
Good shit.
14.
Okay. And one more coming up. And
10.
It's not bad.
I keep rolling so low.
I rolled a nat one last time. You're okay, I promise.
So it was 4 silver for the first shift?
Yep. 4 silver for the
Okay.
first shift for each of you.
Okay,
Oh, hell
I'm gonna add that to my wallet.
Right on. So this go round, Val, yet again, this is not your element. This is not feeling right. You're trying your best.
Outside.
Yeah. You step outside and you honestly just act more as a body at the door with, a dragon. Which absolutely you do see that some people will where they had the intent of going inside, they see you outside and they say nope and turn right around.
I have Hema act more playful.
Okay. She just kind of like curls up, the tail kind of like, just drifts along the ground, and she doesn't make direct eye contact with anybody. That eye contact that some people make with dogs, and they're like, nope, that's gonna bite me.
When I say play, I'm gonna take out the pipe that blows bubbles, and I'm gonna play bubbles with Hema, so at the very least they know there's a dragon.
Oh.
This dragon will probably hurt you.
Okay.
It's one of those fuck around, find out things.
Yeah.
Totally. Right on. So you still keep an eye on people that go inside. And so there were 2 investigation checks here. Okay. You keep close eye on the new individuals coming through, and it actually gets a little busier, a little bit more lively. The rowdier crew is starting to come through, and people are just making messes everywhere, and you see Belle running around and like gently scolding people, being like, now you better pick up that fucking fork because I'm not your mother and your mother's not here. Do it. I'm not having my people do it for you. No. now. And some people are like, yes, Miss Echo, I'm sorry. That's what I thought. And
He said only some people were.
Some people offer her the respect of apologizing. Others just kind of give like the side glance and like, you know, the classic upper middle class motherfuckers who will scoff at the waiters.
Oh, them.
Yeah. And Belle looks to you guys when that happens, gives a shrug and like this half smirk.
Theodore walks over, puts his elbow on the table. So, how are you this evening?
The individuals we'll say that you're talking to here are, they're a dwarvish band of fellas.
Okay.
They look you over, up and down, all of them. They look to each other. Oh, we're doing mighty fine, thank you very much. How are you?
I could be a whole lot better if you were listening to your very kind hostess here and picking up your damn fork.
Raises an eyebrow to look back at Belle, who's just standing at the bar, like picking underneath her nails, and like, but very aware of what's going on here. Roll intimidation.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the great
If
part.
it looks like it's gonna be a fight, I'm gonna start drifting closer.
I rolled an 8 as well, so.
Do we go based on like bonus then, or do we re-roll?
I will say that there can be a reroll, but for theatrical purposes, there seems to be like a visual, like psychic standoff. Like if you could see the little anime like lightning hitting each other, where you have made your point, and they feel like rough and tumble sailormen who feel like they have numbers and feel like they've faced down a little bit stronger than you, and they just kind of look and smirk and just like give a little raised eyebrow and adjust themselves in their seat, and they just look at you. They don't say anything, they just look at you. And Ishel, you'll definitely clock this and you can start moving a little closer.
Sure, hold on. Do I? I don't speak Dwarvish. Damn.
Unfortunately, I do not either.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just... Oh, I'm sorry the seas must have you hard of hearing. I know all the salt cakes up in there. So, would you mind picking up your fork? We try and keep a nice establishment here.
Alright, roll again. Let's see how it comes out.
Oh boy.
Yo.
15 for 20.
I want you to know how close it was. I rolled 19.
Oh my god.
Nearly came to a fucking fight.
They look at you, and one of the other dwarves clocks you, Ashale, and you see like a foot tap the other one who's been mostly focused on Theodore. And they look back, look to Theodore, look to Belle. Fine. Have it your way then. And they reach down, pick up the fork, and then just get up and leave.
Did they leave the fork behind?
Yeah, they left it behind. They put it down on the table. They left their payment. They did not walk out without paying, but they leave before finishing their meals. And
have a wonderful evening, gentlemen.
They offer no pleasantries to you whatsoever.
None needed.
Belle looks over to you guys and just shrugs and goes about.
I shrug back at her.
Disrespect our fucking service staff.
I I'm going to roll something here really quick. No, that's good. Shale, you will hear in your head, you will hear Belle's voice say, "Not much of value lost. It is what it is."
I don't know if I can reply, but I'm just going to say in return, "So it goes," and then continue with my work.
Yeah, and you can reply. What cantrips do you know?
What cantrips do I know?
Yeah.
Blade Ward, Firebolt, Light because of the Drift Globe, Mage Hand, and Thunderclap.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Yeah.
Could I do Arcane Spell Lore, actually?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's a 1.
Reroll.
Okay, so that's an 8. Oh, reroll. Oh, wait, shit, I can?
Yeah. Sub skills, you reroll 1s and 3s.
Okay, excellent.
1 through 3.
That's a 21.
21.
Much better.
Much better. You recognize a spell. It's one that you really haven't thought about in a very long time. But definitely, you recognize it as it was prior useful to you at some point in your life. You're not exactly sure why or how, but she cast Message.
I was gonna say, it's either message or sending.
Yeah. Nah, just cast Message. And you really, as you look at her, as she was, as you clocked the voice in your head, you actually see her like she was rubbing her mouth and just dragging her hand down from her nose and through her chin. And that was the somatic component of casting Message to you.
I might try and pick that up again at some point then, because it seems like I knew it in the past, but no longer remember.
That's good. So for the investigation checks, that's what you guys clock, and for Robert, you rolled a 14. Am I seeing that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a lot of the same that you're snagging here. Just stories being shared and pleasantries and woes, but a few times you get where a few hours prior it was a lot more jovial to start off everybody's day. There's a lot more sad stories as well being told of lives lost and ships being lost at sea, and a lot more moments of silence being shared amongst the din of the new folk coming onto land. I'm gonna have you make another roll. Roll a history check.
Who?
Is this for everyone?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is just for Robert. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Bomb. History, I know. Well, 18.
18. As you're hearing all of these stories and reading the emotions in the room, you come to realize something that honestly it just didn't click until now. The ocean is scary, and it's not just as like a base, what lies down in the deep. Something about this world, at least that you recall, the oceans are untamed just as much as the land is, but there's something far more dangerous about it. And you vaguely remember, certain things being said as you were amongst the material plane back in your life, though it isn't far off, but it may still apply here. That when people would, start relationships with one another or be getting married, a very common phrase to be said was, "Well, at least they're not a sailor. It means they'll stick around a while longer." So, the ocean is dangerous.
Huh. Can I relate this to my last living memory at all?
Oh, okay. I'll have you, because you're actually like focusing on this, roll for memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I honestly thought that was where it was going.
Yeah.
I can talk.
43.
43. Okay. Partial. So with the partial memory, and you wanted to relate to your last living memory?
Yes.
Okay. Thinking about the dangers of the sea and the stories being told here, you think back to that memory, having it flash before your eyes, almost as if you're like, with your eyes open, it's almost like you get these flashes of like alternate reality where it's happening around you again. And you look, like in this memory, you're trying to focus on the waters and just any details about it. It's you quickly realize you're not going to gain anything thinking about, you know, what you saw, but maybe rather what you were feeling. Maybe you can deep dive into this memory to figure out your state of mind in that moment. You were on a large body of water. You know that. You see that. You can smell that. It's salt water. In this memory, you're afraid. You're fearful. But you're not in fear of, you know, what's around you. You're not in fear of your environment. And oh man, I'm trying my best here to relate it the best that I can. Where you feel your fear, and the fear that you had initially thought might be, you know, your fear of the water, the ocean, like these sailors, you realize that in this memory, your fear is much more internal. And that's only a partial. I can only give you that. It feels like the fear that you are feeling is in yourself. It's very just internalized. You come back and just blink your eyes really quick, stretch out your face, maybe like just tap your cheeks a little bit, and pull yourself back together. And that's what you get. Okay. So, as the next 2 hours pass, you all will get your payment once more. It ends up being around 2 p.m. And within the
that's an additional 4 silver? Sorry.
As an additional 4 silver. So you guys will be at 8 silver pieces each.
Sweet.
Oh, excellent.
And by this point, within the next 30 minutes, Inra will return as well. But Jay, you got something to say?
No, I just said, sweet about the silver.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Inra will return. He is sweaty. And you actually see, like, mixed amongst his sweat, he definitely fell in the water.
Oh.
You, doing good,
What
bud?
happened to you? Are you alright?
I fell.
Oh.
Yeah. He rolled a natural 1 for his checks.
Well, at least you can swim.
I can swim.
That is... That's
Not-
good, at least. Did you get to dry off at all, or...?
Yeah, the
Have
rest
you
of this
just
is just sweat, honestly.
Ah.
It's
All right.
just hot. So,
Well,
for a fall day, God is way too hot to be lifting heavy crates.
here, let's get some food in us, some drinks. Get some rest, especially you.
Yeah, I could go for a nice dry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you tell Belle that your shifts will be over, and he says, well, thank you all kindly for what you did. I know that it wasn't very exciting, but personally, I like to keep it that way.
Quiet was wonderful.
Yes, trust me. Very much preferred.
Well, glad we're on the same page then. Well, feel free to lounge around. You get a free meal. You did a hard work. So if you all want a nap as well, I'm not gonna give you necessarily a room, but we do have a secret wink, wink, nudge, nudge little area in the back that I just let my workers take naps if they really need them. But have fun.
Thank you.
Is it okay if we bring our friend with us?
In real waves. Hi.
I can pay for him if need be. It's no worry.
Don't worry about it. It's one more person. Don't give a shit myself.
You are very kind. Thank you.
I'll try my best. Well, thank you again. Good luck, and make sure to sign up for the volunteer guard work before. Let's see. Pulls out a little pocket watch. Before 6 o'clock. That's probably got a good time.
Okay.
Rest and talk until then, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So you guys just grab some of the some food and head over to just one of the back rooms. It's just got cots in it. Just a handful. It's nothing
Cots
special.
fine by me.
Yeah. So you all take your rest. I'll say that it's short rest related. You guys aren't going to be able to get a long rest here.
Yep.
But short rests can be had, and any conversation, have at.
Okay. So, it was... Who was it that was a piece again? It was the proprietor of Silken Robe, and... oh fuck, what was the other name?
Tash?
Yeah, so Maxwell and Tash
Yeah.
are the two names that were dropped.
Gotcha.
Do we know
Okay.
who Tash is? Have we heard that name before?
No, you guys have not heard that name before.
Hey, Inra, you ever heard of a Tash?
Yeah, I actually had to meet with them before I took the ship job. They're he snaps his fingers. Guild master for the Sailors Guild.
Gotcha. We heard some gossip that Tash and Maxwell are a piece.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's gossip, but...
That does bring up some interesting implications if the owner of one of the most impressive taverns in town is perhaps literally in bed with the Sailors Guild master.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, he could be getting some special deals, I guess. I don't know.
Or even just providing some sailors with partial discounts to send them to his neck of the woods rather than the other.
Who knows? They could also be hate fucking for all we know.
Well,
Iro just leans back in his cot. Oof.
True.
There's a myriad possibilities really of the relationship and the implications of it, but well, I'm not sure many of them are good. For the town, I should say, not them necessarily.
I mean, I don't think we have anything to say it's bad either at this moment. Unfortunately, other than what we think their personalities may be.
Perhaps I'm just naturally suspicious.
Inra speaks up a little bit. From what I was hearing of the sailors and other dock workers, it seems like Tash is a little bit of a hard scale, shall we call it? So I don't know anything else about them, but
You can call them a bastard, it's okay.
Opinions shall be made once upon actually speaking with them. I just literally saw them in passing. I went to the clerk, got the job. Tash saw me. They said, "You're going to be working the docks." I said, "Yes." They looked me up and down and said, "Good luck." It didn't matter.
Well, what did they look like, if you don't mind my asking?
Is it good?
They were sea elf. Blue skin, like coral colored hair, short ish, kind of like like forehead length down to the eyebrows, maybe, if you were really to pull it down. Eye patch over an eye. Honestly, just kind of looked like a classical sailor to me. Like, you know, literally like from the books type of deal, guys. I wish I was exaggerating on this, but
Yeah.
No, that's an excellent start. At the very least, we might be able to recognize them
like-
more easily now.
Yeah. Were they wearing like any special coat or clothes? Like, oh, I'm the guild master. I'm so cool, kind of thing.
I mean, just the just like the patch that, you know, said, "Hey, we're part of the guild here," which is just a very simple anchor. Nothing really much to it. If honestly though, if you are going to notice them, they had a dog ? It was not a dog. It was something else that was like a dog. But it
Explain.
looked like an eel, but with legs.
Oh, that's cool.
That is fucking weird.
Imagine my surprise. Never seen one of those fucking things before. Anybody who has proficiency in nature or survival, I'll even give history on this one.
No on all of them.
Holy
I
2
have
out of 3 of those are
survival.
-1.
Well, that's a 12 for a survival check.
Okay. Excuse me. Anybody else rolling, or were you sticking with the 12?
I got nothing, my man.
I don't have proficiency in any of those.
Okay. So on the 12, Ashale, you have a vague understanding of what this creature is, enough to know it by name. These are what's called eel hounds. They are very rare to see on land. And you know that they are very particularly like elvish related, shall we say. They share in, or they hold an importance, that's the phrase. They hold an importance to sea elves specifically. As far as where you know this information from, you're not sure, but you know it.
Sounds like an eel hound, though unfortunately I can only really recall the name, not so much the creature itself or what it looks like. So
How big is this thing?
They are medium sized.
Oh.
So they're actually pretty large.
Lord.
Yeah.
all right, well, certainly a noteworthy
dog.
piece of gossip, and thank you for being able to describe them.
Yeah. No problem.
Well.
I really thought those dwarves were going to try their luck. I'm gonna look at Theodore as I say this.
They wouldn't have been able to do much, I'm sure.
Well, they were certainly considering it, but I think you had things quite well handled.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. If anything, I just grab one and drag it outside. It's small. I mean, how hard could it be?
Well, wrangling smaller beings certainly seems a challenge, but what would I know?
I wrangled Terry pretty good earlier.
It's true, but he wasn't really
Very
smaller. You couldn't lay a hand on me, I bet.
I do wonder if we're going to see them again. I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying for a little bit of extra coin tonight. We might need to watch our backs.
I'd be down to scare Terry.
I would be potentially down to frighten them as well. However, I do believe that we should be cautious and watch our backs quite closely because there's a chance they're going to want revenge, and there's also, I think, a chance that they have gotten more friends.
More people to scare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
I got
more
hit
people
once.
To threaten us.
I think I got hit once by them.
Yes, and it didn't
And
even do that
like,
much damage, but...
Didn't really hurt that much. They made a lot of funny noises in that puddle.
Well, you were drowning them, however temporarily.
It was more like forced holding of the breath. I wasn't going to kill them.
Inra looks at you with a raised eyebrow. That's called drowning someone.
Thank you. Someone supports me in this.
If I wanted to drown them, I'd go hang them off the pier by their ankles, you know.
Horrifying. Remind me not to piss you off.
Oh, we've all learned that. Don't worry, he's really quite nice. All of us. Most all. I'm just gonna glance at the other two for confirmation of like, we're usually quite nice. I think we're quite nice.
Robin was just vibing and then like looks over and is like, huh?
I love him.
Charming.
We're functional at least, most of the time.
Functional. What a high bar to clear.
That's a word. I don't know if it describes us, but it's a word.
Oh man.
Let's give us a little more time rambling about the country before we consider ourselves fully functional again.
God.
Oh man, this is gonna be quite the adventure I am dragged on with you guys, isn't it?
Don't worry, you'll be just fine.
You'll get a lot of stories when we remember them.
He looks to you and is like, right, yeah, you guys remember them. Which, hey, speaking of that, mind you, he sits up in the cot and just positions himself. So, you know, obviously you guys don't want to probably share exactly how that all happened to you, but, like, I'm here to take you from wherever, you know, from here to wherever you need to go. Your point B, essentially, wherever you want to stop. So, I gotta know one thing. Like, what is your plan, if you have one right now?
The plan?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not like your travel plans, but at least your plans to figure out whatever, you know, happened upstairs.
What? Seems to be coming back with time, if anything. I got, like, I don't know, I got someone I'm gonna try and find.
I have breadcrumbs. I think we most of us have breadcrumbs of where we were before we came to be here. I, for one, intend to try and follow them, maybe in reverse.
Okay. That certainly sounds like a plan. Hey, wait, did you show Inra the poster at all? I can't remember.
No, but I was gonna say he's like grabbing it. Like it's not like a super secret thing at the moment.
Okay.
Because I believe I asked him about, hey, do you know a sharp, like a Wayland sharp?
Yeah, you had asked him.
Yeah.
But when you say like you have the person that you're looking for, and he sees you grabbing the poster out, he nods to you. Like, I don't want to pry or anything if you don't want to show me, but like, is that the picture of the guy you're looking for? This sharp guy?
Yeah. I don't know. Shares the same last name as I do, so.
Oh, plot thickens. Okay, here.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. He looks over.
Here you go.
Takes it from you and looks at it. Not anybody that I've ever seen. I can tell you for sure, if it makes you feel any better, in my entire life, I've never seen this person in Heelcotty. Ever.
Heelcotty?
Yeah, Heelcotty. Never in my life ever seen them there.
Okay, noted.
Well, that's one less place to search.
Yeah, I guess so.
Potentially.
Yeah. If it helps anymore, I only left Hilkadi a month ago, and they were definitely not there a month ago.
Cool. Hilkadi wasn't really a place I was gonna be looking for them, at first at least.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you know what? Clarification's good.
Yeah. Sure. Let's see, the only other place that I stopped by on my way down here was Pulpero. I didn't spend a heck of a lot of time there, I just spent a night.
I'm also not really going there for this. I got some places marked on our little map we got, but
Okay.
yeah.
So here, and let me see the map at least, because I mean, if you're looking for this guy, I can at least tell you the paths, at least in the southern region, where you can go and all that fun. Oh crap.
Yeah. Okay. I'll post this in the Discord here in a public channel, because this is kind of what Theodor's been doing with the map idly.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're working with this.
Yeah. 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 I mean, like, I don't know. Houndspell is kind of where I remember being from, and then
Okay.
so you can see that these are in columns on this poster, and so I kind of circled them,
Oof.
and then yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, no kidding. You got the whole red string and tape going on here, huh? All right.
I mean, listen, if this is someone who knows me,
Right.
well,
It's important to you. I get it.
probably. I hope. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you share the last name, so gotta mean something, right? Well, here. And,
I mean, there's a lot of Smiths.
yeah, a lot of Smiths, but again, if it makes you feel any better, I haven't known a single Sharp in my lifetime, but that's just me. I'm still young. But here, look, and he starts pointing at the map. He says, well, if you're looking at Kalcheth, at least, you know, that area, us, we'd have to go across the plains here. There's no trail. It's very untraveled. The literal most common way to get to Mulder Port is by sea. Some people, like myself, do make the trip across the plains, but it's not all that easy. There's some pretty scary fucking shit out there.
Gotcha.
Like, these things that they look like animals, but they're a little different. They look like nature is kind of like overtaken them a little bit. Some of them are completely docile and they don't do anything, but there are some that definitely gave me a fucking fright, and if it wasn't for Igmut, I'd be in something's stomach at this point.
So, okay. Well, we've almost ended up in the stomach of a few things.
Okay, so then you could probably take care of yourselves. Awesome. But you make it across the plains, you, at least I made the stop in Pulpero. It's not that much longer. It's just a rest stop.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
You can kind of hug the Dark Rains Marsh a little bit and follow the actual trail, because there is a well enough traveled path to from Pulpero to at least the other side of the river of Kalcheth.
Okay.
Getting up the river, I've never gone that way. My knowledge literally will end at the southern side of the river here.
Well, yeah, you're coming with us, and we stop there. I guess you'd learn with us, if anything.
Yeah, I'd learn something, I guess. As far as getting you to Harkenstrom, because I mean, you got a heck of a lot of lines around there.
Yeah, I mean, work the way there as it comes. Everyone else has got things to do too. I've just been
right.
Yeah.
So like here, don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to get rid of you guys by any means. but you are in a port. You're in a port town, city, whatever the fuck you're gonna call this. You could probably get to Kalcheth by boat if you wanted to pay your way, and same to Harkenstrom, but you know, obviously that's by boat if you didn't want to, and I don't know boats, so
yeah, well,
it's an option.
Not
man.
only that, but we're kind of strapped for cash.
Right.
Very.
Yeah,
Right. And he holds the silver in his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out soon.
Okay.
But
Don't worry too much.
for now, I think you're stuck with us.
Fine by me. I owe you guys, so that's all right. And he'll roll back up the map and hand it over to you and hand you back your poster. Whoever
Rabbit
it is,
doesn't bite too hard, so you'll be fine.
he
Made out of carrots, apparently.
he looks at his hands. I'm not.
Side-eyed Theodore.
I watched you plow through some that Silt gave you, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me assuming a carrot is a good produce you'd buy.
It was called a salad. Look it up. If you ate more than just, fucking meat on a stick, we wouldn't have been having this conversation.
I eat more than meat on a stick.
Coffee and meat, I believe, are the
plate.
other two feet.
I eat meat off a off a grill. I've eaten it with my hands.
Theodore, dear, when
Yeah.
was the last time you had something that was leafy and green?
Well, I mean, Silt did serve that. What was it? It had a vegetable. Okay.
Did you
what
eat it?
time?
Yes, I ate it. I'm not
Okay.
really picky. I'm pretty sure I would not be surprised if I survived off of gruel at some point.
Well, that would track.
Look at me.
This is what the peak athletic form looks like.
No,
Oh
I'm missing
god, not this.
almost. I'm missing a pinky.
Interesting. I was like, oh shit, didn't notice that.
Yeah, don't know how I lost it. I'm sure it'll be a good story. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay. As you guys share your conversations, unless there's anything else specific, we'll do a little bit of a time skip, if that's alright with you guys.
Short rest and time skip.
Alright,
Yay.
sounds good. You guys get your short rest, the time skip happens, some other little idle bits of conversation occur, maybe somebody closes their eyes for a hot minute, probably Robert. Belle will actually knock on the door and say, hey folks, in case you haven't left already, it's approaching close to 6 and sunset's coming, so just head on next door to sign up, alright?
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
certainly
Belle.
do, thank you.
Alright, good luck! And
Okay.
she steps away and you guys step out on the silver platter and back into the ocean air where it's starting to get a little chillier as the sun is starting to set, and it is definitely smelling of storm on the horizon. Anybody who has proficiency in survival, it will hit your schnoz like a truck.
Oh, that's a me.
Yep.
That would require a sense of self-preservation, I think.
Can I throw in just a sidebar of like you're describing this and I literally can hear thunder and see lightning out the fucking window right now?
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere is cooperating.
Amazing. I love it.
I'd like to imagine Hema would notice anyway.
Oh, she would. She absolutely would. And you can actually start to see on Hema that like the moisture in the air that is very minute to the rest of you is actually like starting to freeze on her body. She feels right at home.
Oh,
Oh,
bless her
Um,
little heart.
Yeah. And looking off to the ocean, you are seeing like these fairly dark clouds in the distance. You definitely have some time before they reach you, but It's approaching.
There's frightening. Shall we go sign up then?
Sounds good to me.
All right. You guys head over next door to the small guard shack, just marked with the heraldry of the town, and it written in or I should say, poorly carved into a sign with definitely faded and chipped black paint. Literally, all that it says is guardhouse.
What a sight. Anyway.
You guys head inside, and this guardhouse is fairly small. You can see that there are holding cells in the far back, and a set of small round tables that you see a collection of guards currently on break and currently doing scrawlings in papers are all sitting around, and they see you walk in, and honestly just they pay you little to no mind. You may get some eye contact and just a gentle nod as they go back to their business. You will find that behind a just a simple wooden little barricade. Honestly, think of just like a bank teller counter. Just of wood that splits this place in half. You can see that there are weapons on the walls and a few other bits of armor and equipment for guards. There is a human man with what's the word? I can't think of it. They're very blonde.
Co-ed?
Yes. Very the very blonde hair, a little longer, kind of is pushed to the side. Looks like they have some sort of whatever product in their hair, and a absolute U.S. cavalry, old U.S. cavalry mustache.
Oh.
They have a proper position about them. They have well enough worn armor, but it still shines just a little too much. And they have a mace attached to their hip, and they see you approach. Well, howdy folks, how may I help you?
Well, we're here to sign up for the defense of the town.
Ah, excellent. All right, so let me just grab some paperwork here, and snaps to somebody in the back. I need the board with all the names, please, if you don't mind. And just a little one-handed clap to get them to move a little faster. A half-elfish young kid brings over the paperwork, and he holds it out. All right, so I'm just gonna have you guys put down your names here. You will be assigned a particular shift. We'll look at the board here and we'll figure out where all the names are gonna go. But my name's Lieutenant Tyler Davis. I am the shall we say, leader of this here guard shack in this section of town on the peninsula. We handle the particular market area. But that doesn't mean that's where we're going to be staying for tonight's storm. We'll probably be sent out to wherever the more in charge individuals decide us best to be held. So here's the grand question. Who signs with their real name?
Oh, Lord.
Theodore, knowing that they're gonna get up to that, they're possibly gonna get up to some shit, absolutely is using a fake name.
Okay.
For once in his life, he's caught on.
Huzzah!
All right, so tell me if you're using a fake name, give me your fake name.
Okay. Oh fuck. You know what? Theodore, while using a fake name, is also not the smartest, so he puts down Wayland.
Oh, okay.
He panics.
Yeah.
He puts down Wayland.
Same last name? Because they do require a last name.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fuck. No, okay. Come back to me.
Okay. Theodore writes Wayland. Hey, go next.
And May Fairwoods
Okay.
takes her place and signs her name.
Oh.
Robert, value clock this.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I can't imagine she would have, like, noticed until she went to sign up and realized everyone else used a fake name.
Yeah.
And Val doesn't know what to do, so just uses an anagram of her own name.
Oh, this is lovely. Okay.
Yuri Val Ritsa. I'm clever.
How am I the DM gonna say this? Yeah.
Can I write in our private messages what my name is?
Absolutely.
Hold on, I'm also working on that.
Yeah.
Because I want to see
up.
what the fuck this is gonna be. This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
You know what? No, I know what Theodore put down would be Wayland Smith, because talking with talking earlier, he said there's a lot of Smiths.
Yeah, okay.
Val, what was...
Yuri Val Retsa.
This is really hysterical. I love this.
I am misspelling this probably. Oh no. Are you
Spider
okay?
broke.
Spider broke me.
Spider, can you send it to me, please?
Spider fucking broke me. No.
Spider, I need to know.
Oh, you'll know here in a second. Don't worry. Okay. So as you all write down your names, Lieutenant Davis looks them over and says, "All right. So who we have here is Wayland Smith. We have May Fairwoods, Fieraville Retza, and Theraflor. Theraflor?
Yep, that's me.
Last name is Floor.
Yeah.
The thing I'm standing on right now.
Yeah, my parents were carpenters.
Deception check, please.
25.
Oh my lord.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, Mr. Theraflor, I hope you weren't bullied as a child. Oh shit. Inra, Inra's just gonna pick the most generic name, and he's not gonna be very clever about this. He's gonna put down Tyler Smith using this guy's first name and the same last name that he saw for Theodore.
Hold on, what was his name again?
Just Tyler Smith.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You're good.
As Lieutenant Davis sees that, says, "Oh, another Tyler. Very nice name." And Smith. Oh, are you two brothers, cousins, cousins?
Cousins.
Oh, all right.
Once removed. It's a whole thing.
Ooh, not my business, but I'll love to hear it later.
You won't.
I like this dude.
All right. Well, let's see. We'll get your names up here on the board. So what's gonna happen is, in a couple of hours here at 6 p.m., we're gonna have everybody gather here in the Center Merchant Square. All the merchants should pack up their things by then. And your names will be called out, and you will be assigned a particular guide. Since you all are volunteers, and you're not actual guardsmen, people of higher rank, such as myself, will lead you and your group. You all will stick together. I have it nice and divvied out here who's with who. So I just need to ask, does anybody here have any prior combat experience? And who here is magically inclined? Miss Dragon Knight, I don't need you to answer any of those questions. You have a fucking dragon. You're good.
I will raise my hand.
That is All of us.
Combat is all of us. Magic.
Yeah, combat is all of us. I have a little bit of magic.
Magical as well.
Oh.
I'll just raise my hand as high as I can.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is good. This is very nice. So, I'll make sure to keep you all together, seeing as you probably have a little bit of synergy. And no way in hell am I gonna let the Dragon Knight not be in my group. So, which, by the way, thank you very much for your graciousness of actually, helping out here, Miss, I'm sorry, Retsa. We don't get a lot of Dragon Knights down this way, so having your assistance tonight is most appreciated. I'm sure everybody here is gonna be a little bit more at ease because of it.
Not Valafiri. Firavel bows and just says, of course, I'm glad to be of service.
Well, great. So just letting you know, the type of volunteers that we are typically going to be getting here are adventuring groups, the sailors, a few other employees of the town. Not many people are magically inclined, so it's very special that we have individuals such as yourselves. So it should be quite alright. I'll try again to keep you all in the group. But show up on time. We'll get you all set up and we will head out. Easy as that.
Alright.
Sounds
Sounds
like
good.
a plan.
Alright, excellent. So, see you all in a couple hours. And gives the paperwork to the young boy, and he just goes about his business.
All right. Then, shall we? Sure, there's something we can do to occupy our time while we wait. DM, how many hours do we have?
You guys will have about, we'll say 2 hours max.
All right. Holy shit.
Sweet. Well, what
so,
do we do for 2 hours then?
Yeah, if you guys literally have like nothing in mind, we can just do a time skip. That's fine with you.
It's time to play rock, paper, scissors for 2 hours, Robin.
Oh my god.
You know
And
I never lose at this.
We'll go wander the market in that case, kind of just.
I'll join her.
We'll wander around together, chat to
Yeah.
each other, maybe
Yeah.
listen, hear what gossip's going on.
Real quick, when we're supposed to investigate into the one lady that was still working at the one place.
Fuck!
True. Do we have enough time? Do we have we have 2 hours roughly? Do we have enough time to investigate that? Because I was operating under the assumption that we did not.
You can definitely like, if depending on what you want to do, like you guys can investigate around. You can maybe ask questions or maybe even find her if that was on the docket for you to try. That's 2 hours. That's you got time if you want to do something. You may not be able to do everything, but
Unfortunately, my brain operates under I have something in 8 hours, and therefore the day is ruined.
Yeah,
so...
I do.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
I think
Valkyrie
I'm-
doesn't.
I think I'm down to poke my head into a silken robe.
They're going to charge
And-
us money to get in the door.
Or
They do
I
that
claim that I left something in my room. Just go in and out. Just take a quick peek-see.
You were the hero, so it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
And you are the most charismatic, so
There
you should be
go.
able to lie.
You can lie.
Well, yeah. A little bit. I don't know.
Alright, then shall we head that way? See what all we can discover?
Yeah.
May as well.
Alright. I suppose we set out for that, the silken robe.
all right, you guys head towards the Silken Robe and approach its doors. It is not as lively from the outside as you would imagine it probably would be. Maybe plenty of people are starting to lock themselves down for the evening, just getting a head start. But you approach, and what is everybody doing for this?
Theodore's just going up to the guard and saying, "Hey, I left a holy symbol in a room last night. I just wanted to see if it's still here."
Okay. Different guards than last time. 2 humans. Look at you. You left something in your room.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's here.
And when were you last here?
I was here last night. I'm the guy who pulled the sword out of the wall.
Oh shit, that was you, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So here, you're not gonna be able to go up to the room, but here's what we do have. We actually do have a lost and found for everybody's lost belongings, etc., etc. So just walk on in, go to the bar, ask for what you're missing. They'll look through the lost and found, and if it's there, they'll give it back. If not, fuck off. But
awesome, sweet, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, go on it through.
All right, yeah, they're just gonna walk in. As he's walking to the bar, he's gonna be looking around, seeing if he can spot that lady.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Clap, clap, clap.
Big money, no whammies.
Boy.
Big money, no whammies.
Could I do investigation? Was that possible? Or if we're gonna be crazy, forensics. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do. All right,
Yeah,
perception it is then.
Yeah. 5. You don't see her. There aren't that many people in here, and it would be kind of hard to miss her, but even then.
Yeah. Well, I'll go up to the bar and play my part.
Okay. Go to the bar, play your part, ask for the holy symbol. And the individual half-orc woman looks within the lost and found crate and make another perception check.
Okay. Worse.
Wow, worse.
Shocker.
She blocks the view for the most part of what is in the lost and found box, but you see there's a lot of underwear. She looks inside and she just she does not find what you're looking for.
No worries. It's I just wanted to see if it was here. Thank you.
Gives a nod and goes back to her business.
As I'm walking out, I'll try and do another look-see, but
yeah, sure.
Yeah, just being thorough. Fucking let's just count down.
4, 3. Wow.
Wolf, what the fuck?
Holy shit! Get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah, nothing. Even on your way out, you kind of like trip over a chair. Like, oh fuck, sorry. Push it back.
Who pulled the sword out? You can't even walk straight.
Oh my gosh.
You walk out. No information and no holy symbol in hand.
That's fine. I didn't lose it.
Yeah.
I have it.
Any luck?
I didn't see anything.
Alright, well. We can't exactly get back in to ask questions of anyone. Besides those two, and I'm gonna nod to the front door, were a little bit twitchy, I think.
Really? They just look like they're doing their job.
Well, he walked in without paying as well. I'm relatively certain that they,
I mean, yeah, because they have like a lost and found program. Like it's a thing.
I mean, I understand, but how many people do you think take advantage of that to try and get in free?
I mean, they probably had eyes on me the entire damn time. I wouldn't be surprised.
Never mind. Perhaps my ancient age is turning into paranoia.
Inra will speak up for a moment. You know, I appreciate you guys doing this, first of all. Like, I just don't get it. I don't know what's going on here. I paid. I gave the money. I may not be the smartest guy in the room, but I like to think that I'm a good judge of character, and I'm a good judge of a person's reactions to when shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
She seemed genuinely happy, not at the fact that, I gave the money, but there was relief on her face. That something was being done. So I don't know. It's really strange to me. So I don't get it. But again, thank you guys for doing this.
Hey,
You're trying.
if anything, I've seen war. I know that much. A lot of people end up in places they don't think they'll end up, even when they think they have the right answer, right? What I'm getting at is it probably wasn't her idea.
No. If it was a scam, I don't think she was necessarily a willing participant.
I believe it.
And if it was her idea, then that is for you two to settle.
Right.
And us to watch.
Right. Well, thank you for the insight, and I may not have seen war myself, but
I hope you never do.
I hope so too, but I'm just sorry that you had to deal with it.
Comes with the job, I guess.
Wish it didn't have to. But
There's a million things people could wish for in this world, so at least we're alive.
yeah, for now.
I believe I once had someone say to me, it's a common saying of, if wishes were fishes, then all men would eat.
Yeah, wouldn't we? Well, unless you guys have any other bright ideas on how to track her down, I got nothing. I don't know where she lives. I don't know anything. I literally just know her name. Wait. Guys, did we... And this is Inra talking. Did we blow over something here?
We didn't even ask if she was here.
No, she was walking out of the silver platter.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, right? Like, this just clicked. We should ask.
Well,
we
got a little bit of time. Let's go talk to Belle.
Let's go talk to Belle. Let's go talk to Belle. That just clicked in my head, and he starts like going off, like speed walking.
To be, I'm gonna kind of, as an aside to like Val, I'm just hanging back a little bit. To be quite honest, I rather thought that she was almost hiding. I didn't think that there was any sort of connection between the two.
Maybe. We won't know until we find her.
If I've overlooked such a clear connection, I will not be pleased with myself.
Indeed.
You guys head over back to the silver platter at Inra's speed walking pace. As he kind of throws open the doors a little bit, not like kicking it down like what Theodore and Robin did last time.
God.
But he takes the lead on this, in a uncharacteristic show of determination, and he sees Belle like across the way behind the bar counter, and says, Miss Ekro, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but can I just ask you a question, a little on the side, just between you, myself, and my friends here, if that's okay? I should have asked this before we left, while we were still under your good graces of hospitality, but just wanted to ask. And she's like, yeah, sure. 1 second. Yeah. Just wait. Go to the kitchen. Just go to the kitchen. We'll talk in there. This seems a little important to you, son. Here, go in there. And he files in, and you guys, I'm assumingly, follow suit.
Yes.
Yeah, no reason not to.
All right.
Does it seem like a trap?
Make an insight check.
It's like, yeah.
Get a 2. Continue the legacy.
11.
That's 2 1s.
The 2 1.
That adds.
6 plus 5, 11. That's 2 1s. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Ow!
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's all connected.
This does not seem like a trap. This seems like though that was a very quick response. If anything, like she's probably used to, like, if there's private conversations happening, she sends them to the kitchen. That's about it.
He's gonna shove him in the oven.
There's 5 of us. It's fine.
You guys file through, and
She has a really big oven.
as Belle comes into the kitchen, there's only 2 other cooks, and she kind of moves you guys to the side, and she looks at you and looks at Inra and rests against the wall and purses her chin between her thin, lithe index finger and thumb. She says, "All right, so what is it you have to ask?" And he says, "Now this is a long shot, and I don't know if you know this person, but there was somebody who was in the Silver Platter this morning that I am curious about. Their name's Lillian. She seemingly works for the Silk Robe."
Do I see any recognition on Belle's face when he says the name Lillian?
Oh, make a insight or perception investigation check. One of those 3. I'll accept.
Investigation.
Okay.
Big money whammies. Yo, 24!
Nice!
Hey.
Instant recognition.
Okay.
There's an adjustment and a twinge of like a raised eyebrow for a second. And she says, "Well, now what is your interest with this, Miss Lillian?" And he says, I made their acquaintanceship, and I would like to know a little bit more about them." I'm rolling insight for Belle. Oh, natural 19. She has Inra's number.
She knows what the fuck's going on here.
He says, "Now, young man, if you have interest in this girl, you just need to say it." He immediately goes red. He's like, no offense to her or anything. And like the eyebrows and the arms fold on Belle. Ma'am, that is not the case here. I'm just a little concerned about them, if anything. She's like, concerned? Now, don't get me scared now. What do you mean concerned? He looks to you guys. He's starting to sweat.
Be up front.
Tell the truth.
It's fine. We're here.
Okay. So, from the beginning, met Lillian when I came into town. Lillian was very persuasive about me spending a little bit of coin to go see her perform at the Silk Robe as a dancer. And Belle goes, okay. And she was very wonderful. We had some nice chat. We spoke over some food, and we went for a walk that night and just started talking. I picked up on the fact that she seemed a little distant, a little distressed, and I had asked her what was wrong. And she had said that, you know what, it doesn't even matter. You're going to be leaving out of town here soon anyways. What the fuck does it matter? Just you can't tell anybody. Well, I'm breaking that because of my concern. She said that she was in some sort of debt to the Silk Robe, that just seemed to be compiling time and time again. No matter how much money that she would offer up, it would just seem to grow. And she felt concerned about it, and she felt trapped by it. And I had asked her, well, how much? And she told me the number. And it just so happened that I had pretty damn close to that amount. And I said, here, take the money, get rid of it. Get rid of that debt. She proceeded to look at me both angry and relieved and just confused. She tried to tell me no. I told her fucking take it, and she took it. And she told me before she left, thank you so much. That means I no longer have to work there. And she punched me in the arm and ran off. And then this morning, I see her here in your establishment with the silk sash still around her. So I was a little bit confused. You can imagine my confusion. Anybody who wants to make an insight check, make an insight check.
I will.
Insight check.
Fuck it.
Insight check. Fuck it. Go.
We're sitting here wondering what the fuck is going
14.
on.
Okay, 14, 11,
9.
14.
14. Okay, so the two 14s are going to be the ones who pick up on any of this. Belle adjusts herself to a very serious position. And she looks to the cooks behind her and does and pokes her head towards the door. And they both immediately drop everything they're doing. They don't care where it is, they leave. And Belle looks to Inra and gets real close to him. Like uncomfortably close. And she says, boy, you better not be lying to me. Calling for her intimidation. Ooh! Amber looks down and says, ma'am, I am not. I have a lot of things I'd rather be doing than lying right about now.
Listen, we can vouch for him. We dragged him off the side of the street after he was being beat up by some of the Silk Robe's mercs.
We believe.
Yeah.
I don't know that we necessarily have confirmation, though she did. She warned us that he was
She did warn
attacked,
us it was...
so
Yeah.
We're drawing a conclusion from incomplete data.
This is very concerning to me. Not only, my dear boy, here, I apologize that some ruffians decided to try and take advantage of you, but also the fact that this concerns my niece.
Oh, your niece? Oh, and it drops.
And Inra, if you could hear his stomach fall to his ass, it has. He says, uh-oh. She says, yes, uh-oh. Now, I know my niece well enough that she is terse. She does not share everything with me nor anybody. So if she decided to share this information with you, there can only be two options here that I foresee. One is that she was playing a horrible, horrible game with you, my boy, and you fell right into her hands. I don't want to believe that. I'm not saying it's against the realms of possibility. Or, for some reason, she looked at your little boy baby face and decided that for some reason you were, for God's damn reasons beyond my own, trustable. Trustable, reliable, honest, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So, I've never heard of anybody of the Silk Road being in debt. It's particularly to Maxwell himself, the Silk Robe itself, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility that she owed somebody else money and she was simply working there to pay them off. But now you're also telling me that she gave warning that...
Yeah, she bumped into...
Yes.
What, it was you this morning, Val?
She did. I noticed her sash.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, she like bumped in. She like ran into you.
Yes.
Yes.
Physically ran into you on purpose to get our attention and get us to help his skinny ass.
He's grinning like uncomfortably.
It's not a slight against you. You're just thin.
No.
You fit into places.
That's not the problem. The problem. He looks down at Belle, who is still very close to him and has like a finger in his chest.
Belle, can you give the boy some room? He's a good kid.
Fair enough. Sorry. And like dust off his shoulders. You're fine, kid. Don't worry about it.
I'll reach out and just gently put my hand, like, and not like the spot, like right at the base of his neck, like kind of as a supportive thing. Like, don't worry, we've got your back.
You feel like the tense muscles kind of relax a second. So, I want you all to understand here that if there is some sort of accusation to be held against Maxwell over there, that's a pretty big deal. He is on the Commerce Board. He is basically a ruler of this town alongside myself, alongside everybody else who runs a guild around here. So, you are saying that, you know, my niece, who you paid off the debts to, of who she did not specify who that debt was necessarily to, or Inra speaks of, I'm sorry, there's probably a lot in there. She did specify that there was a lot of debt that was being piled up that she owed to, you know, the Silk Robe. At least that's what it sounded like to me. I'm sorry, it's a little foggy. But that's definitely what it sounded like to me. She says, okay.
He did get his brain rattled earlier, so.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You may not be remembering it fully. That's okay. But I want you to understand that she may owe somebody else money, and she may be in a different type of way than you may be assuming. Because again, this is a pretty big accusation. So, I would recommend that if you want to pursue this, you find a little bit more evidence to assist you in this endeavor. I am definitely most interested as to just who in the hell my niece owes money to and who I have to wring their dick.
I love this woman.
So, question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
The mercs we saw earlier, did we have any identifying things for them?
No.
Like, no?
Not
They
really.
weren't wearing any, like, no sashes, no bandana, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
And you know, we didn't even think to shake them down for information. How disappointing. Even when you had the man's face in the mud puddle.
I was having a lot of fun. Do you know a Terry?
A Terry?
Yeah, there's some guy named Terry. That's a name we got earlier from the people we roughed up to save him.
I mean, probably a few.
Oh shit. He was what, a human?
Yeah, he was human.
Yes.
Yeah, he was human.
Maybe a few, but that's probably
any other things that I might remember about this Terry figure?
Not really. I mean, he was wet and scared and full of piss and shit. So I mean,
yeah.
Does he look like a bitch?
He's a real scaredy.
Does he look like a bitch? Yes, he looks like a bitch.
Is there a Terry you know that looks like a bitch?
It's still the same. Still the same number.
Oh, all Terrys are bitches, I see.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Disclaimer, nothing against all you Terrys, just these ones suck.
Disclaimer, eat shit Terry.
Oh my god.
Glad I got a different T name.
I don't know. We could abbreviate Theodore to Terry.
You
Terry
dare.
door.
There is a TH.
Very poor.
All right, that's rather besides the point. The point is we need to determine A, if Lillian actually does owe money to someone, and B, if so, who specifically?
Right, and I would agree with that. I definitely want to figure out what has happened here, and if my niece has done something wrong to you, young man, I want that to be course corrected. Because how much money did you exactly give her? He starts looking at the ground. He says, boy,
I'm just gonna like gently squeeze his back, like, it's okay, you can tell her, we'll back you, it's all right.
He looks at her. 200 gold. He says, I'm sorry, say that one more time. 200 gold, ma'am. She clutches the countertop. My niece.
He's a good boy.
No. He's not. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him whatsoever. You did fine. Thank you very much for your kindness and your philanthropy. But my fucking gods, my niece potentially owed somebody 200 gold? Oh. Okay.
Yes, it's a lot of money.
Uh-huh. All right. Boy, young man, what is your name? I'm sorry, I did not get your name. At this point, I feel like we should be on a first-name basis. Inra Aker, ma'am. Inra, you are a naive young man. So fucking naive. But I think you did a nice turn. I want to believe you did a nice turn. You have too good a heart. And whatever has happened here, I hope that it can be corrected. So if this means this much to you, if my niece means this much to you, find some sort of evidence to support your theory that if it is Maxwell, and if it isn't, help me find out, because she may not tell me. I may bring this up to her and she may shut down even further, and I will never get a word. But try, if it really means that much to you. If not, I can try and take care of it myself, but I prefer not to, especially since I do work closely with Maxwell, and him and I don't exactly get along.
Yeah,
I am
he
his
seems
competition.
like a dick,
Oh,
from what I hear.
oh, he is. He is just a money-grubbing little bastard who would love nothing more than to fuck himself. But
Well, apparently.
Don't worry,
And
he's fucking someone else.
We heard this from the sailors. He's fucking Turf.
Tash.
Tash. Sorry. I'm bad with names.
oh, is that the case now?
Apparently so.
Well, somebody gonna have to send a little somebody over there to be a little eavesdropper then, cause boy, would I love to know that detail.
I love this woman.
She's wonderful.
This town really loves gossip.
Oh yeah.
Every town really loves gossip.
Listen, when you are this far away from any other place, damn right, this is just Gossip City. Well, all right. I really hope that this is not as bad as it seems, but let me know. Keep yourselves in town at least tomorrow if you survive the night. I hope you survive the night.
Oh, don't worry about us.
Yeah,
But thank you
Bella,
for your
we're
concern.
gonna be around trying to figure this out, because our friend's out 200 gold. It's kind of a deal.
It's quite a big deal. 200 gold is a lot of money.
It is, guys, I know, but look, I don't need to make it all back. I just want something that way we can all get a move on when we can, you know?
Yeah. You don't need it
We'll
back,
correct
but
this in whatever way needs correcting, and you will likely get some money back.
and if you don't, then maybe a lesson was learned, and if not, it's okay. I hardly learn lessons.
Oh,
Indeed.
It's very true.
It's a problem.
okay. Belle takes a deep breath and... All right, time to put on the game face for everybody. We will meet back here tomorrow at any time that you wish when you find something out, or even if you don't, just catch my ear. I will be expecting you. But it is getting to that time for y'all. So...
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind if we reserve rooms here for tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Look, listen. Honestly, It seems like there's a whole lot of something going on here. Take it for free tonight. You all, I'm just gonna have to ask you to squeeze into one room. But
Thank you.
Manageable.
Okay.
Theodore slides over 2 gold. Here's a tip.
Okay, you're very sweet. I'm not gonna turn that down. Thank you very much. Good luck. Good luck. And she grabs Inra by his bicep and good luck, and just walks out the kitchen.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
He just has a pensive smile on his face. Fuck.
I think that went better than I expected, to be completely honest with all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a very sweet lady. Did you just tip her 2 gold?
I mean, I like her. And
Dear,
also,
that's more money than
we're
we
trying to-
made.
Yeah, we're trying to get out of this place. We'll be here forever if you keep tipping like that.
I tipped 1
yeah,
gold.
you know, maybe you have a point.
Could have the silver you
I'm
made
sure
today.
we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Look,
I'll keep it in mind.
You will be fine eventually.
We'll be making what was it? 10 gold for the night if we survive, each of us?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine then.
We'll be right. We'll be okay.
Let me spend my gold how I want.
Speaking of, we won't make
If
that
I
money if
survive.
we don't get to the square right now, I think.
Shit, yeah. And Inra just starts heading out.
Well,
I-
follow the boy.
Following him.
Why did everything go dark?
Change of time.
Help.
Oh, you mean time's a thing?
Yeah, time is a thing.
No,
Surprise.
he was punishing you. The gods decided to punish you.
It's the end times. The sun is gone.
Oh shit.
I've come for you. So, you guys leave the Silver Platter and head out into the Merchant Plaza. It is devoid of tents and anybody who is not prepared to fight. There are plenty of guards that are in their full equipment and ready to go. You see several on their Pentari birds, and many so go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I'd like to look around for someone.
Okay.
I'm looking for Terry.
Terry.
Fucking Terry. Make a
Probably too much
perception
of a
check.
wimp.
12.
You do not see Terry.
He eludes me again.
But yeah, you see many of an adventurer or sailor ready to try and do their part here. As you all gather, you see that there is a black dragonborn that takes center stage, if you shall, and announces to everybody, "To all those who have shown up here today, we thank you. Specifically those who volunteer. A storm is coming, and there will be combat, whether we want it to or not. I pray that all of you are ready to fight for your lives. We here at Mulder Port deal with this frequently, so stick to your guards. They will know what to do. Pray to your gods, and good luck. We will have the group split 4-hour shifts. The first group will obviously be in their positions for their shift, and the second will remain in the guardhouse at the eastern end of town. And we will swap off again. If anybody requires reinforcements, the guards have horns. We will be able to hear them over the storm. Do not worry. Good luck to you all." They step down from the fountain's edge that they were standing on, and another individual, a Triton, takes up the position and yells out, "I will be calling off all names for those who shall begin the first shift, and I will say the associated guard who you will be attached to." This goes on for a good bit of time, and as it does, the clouds have completely enveloped the sky, and it looks like a fast-rolling blanket of cloud is just like speeding across the sky. It's highlighted by the little bit of sun that is left that gives it this bluish gray hue. You start to hear thunder, and it rumbles the ground. In the distance, you see lightning. They've tried to pick up the pace, and your names are called for the first group. And it is announced that you will be with Lieutenant Davis. As the groups split off, Lieutenant Davis finds you all, and as he sees you, "Well, very happy to have you all amongst my accompaniment tonight. You are in good hands, I promise. Mine and my birds here." And he passed the side of a Pentari bird that looks far more like a duck, and the secretary bird had a child.
Okay.
The same body shape, the long neck, the thin body, the legs, the height, but the only difference is that this one has a bill rather than a beak, and its feet are webbed. And
So, what's up with the bird?
well, this is my mount. This is my companion. This is Slaps. Say hello to everybody, Slaps. It does nothing.
I love him.
Excellent.
Hello, Slaps. It's different. Slaps is different.
Well, yes, not all Pentari birds look the same. There are regional variations of them, and this southern region has Pentari birds like Slaps here.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't know.
Very nice.
They're more apt to deal with the coast and wet ground and what have you. He's not a swimmer by any means, but, you know, he does his job. He's a good bird. I love him.
Can I pet the bird?
Sure, you may pet him. Come on over. And he steps aside and has Slaps by the reins and just kind of like tugs him forward a little bit, and Slaps takes 2 literal wet slaps forward.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
I love him.
Excellent.
You pet him. If any of you have pet a duck, it feels like petting a duck.
Hell yeah.
So Lieutenant Davis looks to you all and says, "So, where we are going to be tonight is on the road heading east out of town. It will eventually stop being a road, but we are going to be on a very specific stretch. It's going to run along the cliffside, and it is known for having some sorts of trouble. That will usually be where anything spawns itself. And then we found out that they usually come towards the town from that direction, as well as from the west, and less so from the north. But that's going to be our position, that specific stretch of road. So we got a little bit of walking to do, but that'll be quite all right. We'll make it through. And it looks like not in too short of a time. So here, everybody, I pulled some strings, wink. And I got you some cloaks. It's not completely waterproof, but it'll get the job done. Just hands you guys some dark cloaks.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I was rather not looking forward to getting soaked this evening.
Well, sadly, we will all be, because we are going to be in the elements. So, let's begin walking. Sorry that there's not more space on Slaps, but...
Quite alright.
hops on Slaps, who does like gets down on its knees, lets him on, and then raises back up with no struggle whatsoever. And you guys slowly begin to march outward. So as you guys start walking down this road, and Mulder Port becomes a smaller visage in the distance, the storm hits, and you can see that from the ocean it rushes at you like a wall. Just this blanket of heavy rain moving at an incredible speed, and it hits instantaneously, filled, like your clothes are filled to the brim with water. The cloaks do their best and you guys kind of bundle up, but it can only do so much. You all lose light. As soon as the rain hits you, it's become a lot darker. For those who do not have dark vision, you will be at disadvantage for perception checks. A torch, a lantern will help in this situation. A torch will eventually go out, so if you have a lantern, good on you.
Am I able to just like light up a firebolt and kind of hold it close to me?
You have the light cantrip down.
Oh, I do have the cracked drift globe. Wow, I keep forgetting that thing. Anyways, I'll just tap that and
excellent. Okay.
Light it up.
Yeah, you cast light through the cracked drift globe, and Lieutenant Davis is very happy about that. He has a lantern hanging off of the front of Slaps, but he looks back to you and trying to yell over the rain. Thank you very much, ma'am. It's much appreciated, because I can't see shit.
Oh, a few of us can, I think.
Well, better than none of us. I'll continue on to get to your position. Once you all hit a particular lamppost that is currently lit, Lieutenant Davis looks back to you all and says, well, this is where we begin, and this is where it will end. So from now on, for the next 4 hours, we will just patrol this stretch of road, take pauses every bit between, and try to keep everybody as dry as we possibly can. Keep your eyes open. What we are looking for are creatures of water and earth. They are particular bastards, as they will come out of the ground. So watch where you're stepping. If you see something that looks as though the ground is being disturbed, call it out. It may look just like rain, and that is confusing as hell, I understand. But just keep your eyes open.
Understood.
All right, folks, we begin. And we'll move you guys to another stretch of map. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Nope.
I'll put down everybody. In right here. Theodore. Val. Shale. Ema. And glad I kept this one. The Lieutenant Davis is on the dock, so
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Oh my lord.
Demon Ducker Pig.
big dragon,
duck,
big duck. This is the duo that will take on the world.
Yes.
Amazing. So, get yourselves, I guess, in line wherever you wish to be. This is just going to be for just a marching order, essentially. You are on this path, going back and forth. Lieutenant Davis will take point, nonetheless.
Okay.
Okay, Theodore will be right behind him.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to be kind of close to the front with my light drift globe because it only sheds light for 20 feet and then dim light for another 20.
I will remain in back then because I can see perfectly fine.
Okay.
Real quick. Lieutenant Davis.
Yes, my friend.
Do you know what kind of magic these things are weak to?
Well, I've not worked with many a spellcaster before, but I have heard that they have a particular distaste for anything related to the cold.
Perfect, got it.
Noted.
They don't like cold. All right.
Certainly do not.
Well, I'm gonna glance at Val. You're going to have fun.
No, Hema is.
Hema, yes. Well,
I'll be fine, but Hema will have a good time.
Hema grins.
As ice is literally accumulating on her, and she's just having the time of her life.
Yeah.
I do have an ice sword, so that's cool at least.
That does help.
It does help.
Excellent. All right. So, as you begin your patrol following behind Lieutenant Davis, the storm gets far worse. The thunder gets louder, lightning is striking nearby, and it cracks. It's loud. You can imagine trees being broken and earth being erupted from its position. This is quite the hell of a coastal storm. And definitely is a bad one. You all keep your eyes open, and I will say everybody make perception checks.
Wee. Well,
8.
that's not the worst I could do.
Okay. 16, 14.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, alright. And for Inra, you're going to get the special smoky quartz die.
Ooh, fancy dice.
No, it didn't do him any good.
Inra, why?
Inra, no! He got a 12. So for and Lieutenant Davis would roll even worse. Okay. For those 14, 16, mod 20, you guys keep your eye on the ground. You get concerned at every single puddle that's beginning to form. It definitely looks as though, with this heavy rain, it could be like something bubbling in the puddle about to erupt into life. And there may be a couple times where you point it out and everybody gets into a position, but nothing occurs, nothing happens. Inra having his crossbow, he'll take a shot at points of question from time to time to find there is no reaction. It becomes a game of paranoia, fighting your own as well as trying to calm somebody else's, but also keeping a healthy dose of intrigue and concern. Doesn't help that this rain is dulling some senses. Your hearing, your sight, as you're trying to keep your eyes squinted to see through the pelting rain and the darkness for those that it affects. Having the light is a great beacon. It is definitely exceptionally useful here. I will say that for this first part of your shift, nothing occurs. I will have anybody proficient in Arcana make an Arcana check.
Oh. What the fuck?
Hello,
is
yes.
that?
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, nat 20!
Nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yay!
And the balance has returned.
This happened this fucking episode.
Robert, you are too upset that you are soaking wet to even think.
Abruptly put my hood up.
For a Shale, a nat 20, if you are dealing with beings that come with storms and are like attached to such things, typically they probably wouldn't show up this early on. It would probably be in the second half of your shift or the beginning of the next shift that something's going to happen, because nothing will come immediately in situations like this. So you can share that information with everybody, and provided we'll say everybody gets that idea, gets a little bit more on edge, I will make the DCs to notice anything lower.
Yeah, I would share that. I would share it as, pretty much, hey, the second half is likely when we're going to be in more trouble, so do try and stay alert.
Okay.
Thank you.
10 Davis gives you a thumbs up. So for the second half, everybody make another perception check, please.
I've been faking it this whole time, and now it's come to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
I still don't know what you've gotten. It's not showing up for me.
Natural one.
Oh, there it is. That'll load eventually. There they are. Yep.
Oh!
And a nat 20!
Another 20 and nat 1.
What the fuck is this combo?
That's the third time that's happened?
Yeah, this is the third time this session. What the shit? That's wild.
Also, I believe that's made it a square. If I'm... No, sorry, triangle. If I'm thinking about this correctly.
Should I be rolling for Hema on these?
We'll say for now, no. There's a lot of eyes going here.
Okay.
But I actually rolled excellent for everybody else over here as well. So, as you guys make it to the lamppost where you would turn around, we'll just have you be in this position. Who got the nat 20? Was that Robert?
Yeah.
Okay. Robert, as you pass by the puddle that is immediately behind you, you hear through the rain, and you actually pick up on a slight difference, where the rain, has been hitting the ground and it sounds a lot duller. It sounds like the puddle behind you is like bubbling instead. And you give it a look, and you can see that where the rain is hitting it, the residual splashes that come up are a lot bigger. You're fairly certain something's coming out of that puddle.
Here. Let's start pointing at the puddle.
Okay. Everybody, you hear his announcement.
Ready in action? For whenever, just in case?
Yes, I will say that you can ready something here. Yeah, everybody, because you're getting a good warning on a natural 20, everybody can prepare an action. You're not going to be able to move, but you can prepare an action.
Thanks, DM.
Perfect.
Okay, so with that, as you all prepare an action and look at this puddle to see what is going to happen, you see that it actually begins to swirl and turn into this small whirlpool of mud and water. And as it begins to rise, it turns into like this blob of wet earth with vacant areas for what you can imagine are eyes, maybe. And I'm going to have everybody roll initiative.
Hey.
Fuck yes. Oh, 19.
Nice,
22.
Nice. Hell yeah, yes.
Technically 12, I think.
Nat 20.
Holy shit. Hey yo, okay. Goddamn.
Fast McQuick.
Fast McQuick indeed.
We did not come here to fuck around.
No kidding.
We're here to make things find out.
So 25 to 20, somebody had the natural 20, so that's Val first.
I have a 22.
22, okay. And then I see a 19 in there.
Yep.
All right. And then it is cool. And sorry, just have to move that around. Let's add in. I didn't unhide this guy. Boop. Hey there.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, sir. Please prepare to die.
Right. So it spawns out of that square right there, and this mass is about your size. It's think of it like Theodor's size, and it just once it gains its momentum to hold itself upright, it kind of slops down and mud goes in every which direction. So you guys were holding actions. So we'll go down the line with Val, you first.
Wonderful.
This is your closest.
Oh, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
Hello, buddy. And I will hit it with my rapier.
Okay, so when you hold action, it's not going to be a movement. I'll give that to you because fuck it, I don't give a shit. But like,
I mean, I guess
it's just
a anyway.
Yeah, it's just a you get to do one thing. You get to do your action, and then we'll actually get in the turn order.
So I can attack.
Yeah, so you can attack. Yeah, you can do one attack.
Perfect. Anyway, all right, I will attack with my rapier.
All right, go for it.
Oh, only 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. Wonderful. 14.
Why is it not updating?
I do not know.
See if it will come. Yep, there it is. Okay. So 14 and 14 damage. God damn. Robert punches.
Punch.
Right on. Okay. So you stab into it with your rapier, dealing 14 damage, which is a pretty big number. Honestly. And all you hear is like this sucking sound as you pull the rapier back out. Your rapier's muddied now. So that was your held action. Robert?
I figured I was going to be holding a chaos bolt.
Okay, cool. Yeah, chaos bolt. Go for it.
Well, throw chaos bolt at him.
All right, throw the chaos bolt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Wow. Nat 20.
Oh my
fucking with me
Christ!
right now?
He's not.
Lord.
Holy shit.
That's
No,
scary.
he's not.
Hell yeah.
That was a sip tea of this shit gonna be fucked.
This is going to be fucked.
Fuckers go down.
Alright, I'm gonna roll it out. Woo.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Jeez.
22 damage.
Fucking hell.
And what damage type does that deal?
Let's see. Lightning
Oh,
or poison? Fuck. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta think for this.
He's going to the feats and traits section.
Yes.
Oh, your meta magic, you motherfuck.
That is it.
Yeah,
I'm
so.
gonna transmute it into cold damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I need to make a very particular point out to everybody at home. There is an optional feature that comes from the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, where sorcerers get a special meta magic called Transmute Spell, which means that they can turn any spell that they cast into any damage type that they want using a sorcerer point.
Shit.
That's damn good.
It is fantastic because I'm here to tell you.
Uh-oh.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Let me explain a thing really quick. We're gonna pause here for a second. 22 damage. That's doubled, right?
Oh,
And now
God,
what did I
yeah.
say? This thing doesn't like cold. So guess what? That's doubled again to 44 damage.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I want you to know, Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Ball splits on doubles, and I got 2 doubles in that. So if there's more of them,
Oh.
it would have been amazing.
Oh, don't no. How far does it leap?
Oh, that's a bad sign.
How far does it leap, Spider? I need to know.
Chaos Bolt is 120 feet. I don't know if that's...
Holy
I
shit.
need to look
That
at-
is
I need
OP
to-
as
I need to
hell.
look at the spell. I need to look at the spell. I need to look at this spell. What? Okay, so hold on.
God.
2 on the d8s. Okay, yada. And roll the same number on both d8s. So wait, hold on. You should roll the same number on both d8s. So it needs to be both d8s would wait. What?
I rolled 4 dice.
Yeah,
you rolled 4
dice.
Oh,
it was 5,
yeah.
5, and 6, 6.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Leap to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So...
Damn.
Wait, within 30 feet of... Within 30 feet of it. Okay, so 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So it does not leap.
Damn.
That is mean as fuck, though. So do tell me, how do you absolutely obliterate this thing? I must know.
After I'm done pointing it out and yelling at people, I just like immediately like panic and kind of hop back a bit as I'm throwing a chaos bolt at it.
Yeah, all right. You hop back, throw the chaos bolt, and it goes right through. And as it does, you see the whole being actually freeze into place as this bulbous mud statue. And you kind of like flick your wrist to have the chaos bolt do like a, you know, like the little rope thing when you flick it and does like the that movement to reach the other side. Mm-hmm. And as that little bump reaches the mud elemental, it just shatters.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, Robin.
You all look at each other in shock.
Well, that's certainly something.
That's scary.
Well done.
As Lieutenant Davis looks to you from Slaps with mouth agape and yells out to you, "Well, that went smoothly, didn't it?" And then immediately behind him a little bit of ways, there's an eruption of water and mud.
Oh boy.
But this mud elemental erupts 15 feet behind Slaps now, and Lieutenant Davis says, "Well, spoke too soon," and immediately turns around to see a large mud elemental.
Oh, that was the baby, and this is
The
the monster. Okay, well,
So,
this is going to be
the held actions have since passed.
damn.
So this is
All right.
now the actual initiative. I'm knocking this one over. It deserves to lay down.
Good night,
It
sweet
needs a minute.
prince.
Good night.
Good night, sweet prince.
All right, Val, you are up.
Wonderful.
Team a kill.
Not yet. Well, maybe. Who shall approach with me?
I love seeing Goose versus Element of Water. Fight.
We know what will win.
Slaps. 360 no
Damn.
scoop for real.
Oh my god.
Damn, that was real. 360 no scope for real though, for real.
It is still too far from me.
Okay.
I can't really do anything about that, so I'll be right here for now.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Shale, you're up.
Hi. All right. There's a bunch of shit in the way, and I can not really see what the hell is happening. So I'm going to take 2 steps over so that I have clear line of sight.
Right on.
And you know what? Yeah. Screw it. I'll go with chromatic orb.
All right, go for it.
12.
12. 12 does not hit.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's only 1, so.
Okay. You launch the chromatic orb, and you aim for center mass, but this one seems to be a little bit more potentially intelligent, as it actually separates itself from the middle, and you watch the chromatic orb pass through its center as it reforms.
Oh, you clever ass. Alright, that is, I believe, all I can do this turn.
Okay. Theodore, you're up.
Okay. Well. I have no sense of self-preservation. Hello.
All right.
We are going to swing
Okay.
with the moon-touched longsword.
Right on. God, this thing could just envelop him. That is horrifying.
Excuse me.
Roll the hit, buddy.
Yep. 12.
That will miss.
And then we will swing with the hand axe.
All right, make a swing.
Well, if it's another 12, I'm gonna scream. God.
God.
That is fine.
Okay.
Is it?
Because
Is it fine?
I action surge.
Okay,
May
yes.
as well blow it all.
Fancy son of a bitch, let's go.
Alright. You son of a bitch. We're going to swing again with the moon-touched longsword.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
We are then going to smite with said longsword.
Fuck, I forgot Smite existed.
Hi. Hi.
It's not like I love to play Paladins or something. Jesus, fuck.
This is my second paladin I've ever played. My first one lasted a session.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Theodore. He's riding the line, but he's living.
Yeah.
Roll for
so
damage.
yeah, we're going to divine smite, and that's what, 2d8?
2d8 if you use a higher spell slot, which I don't think you have a higher
I
spell
don't
slot.
have.
Okay, so then yes, 2 extra d8 on top of the d8 of the longsword, because you're one-handing.
Okay. So we'll roll for the longsword. Okay, that's 10, and then the other 2d8. So that's 19 damage total.
Okay, not bad.
And then this couldn't be tripped, could it? It doesn't have it doesn't have a solid form. It's more fluid. Right?
Yes, it is very fluid. You,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna hide that one from you. This thing is immune to prone, so.
Yeah. I figured. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
No, you're good.
Okay, well, a hand axe is a hand axe, and I have one in my hand.
Okay.
Okay, 20 to hit, not nat.
Okay, that'll hit.
Cool. And for 7.
7, awesome. All right. You guys see Theodore rush forward saying to everybody, I have no sense of self-preservation. And drawing the moon-touched longsword, it glows bright. He takes 2 swings with the longsword and the hand axe, misses the first 2, gets into a ready position, and launches right back into it. The uppercut slice with the longsword glows a little bit brighter as he makes contact, and there's kind of like a chunk blown out that quickly reforms. And you hit it once more just in its amorphous being with the hand axe and yank it back out. It almost has some force behind it, like it was holding on to it. But you rip it free, and you have done damage.
Cool.
Right on. So is that
That's
the end
all
of your go?
Theodore needs to do.
All right.
That's what he can do.
Cool. Inra is going to be whispering under his breath, "This is a lot more than I asked for," and he will he's just gonna take a shot with his crossbow. That's the easiest thing that he can do right now. Ooh, he hits. Good for him.
Hey,
Good job, buddy.
good shit, kid. Good shit.
He deals 8 damage. Good job, buddy. You're doing it. He doesn't have a lot of actions yet.
Oh, bless.
But he does land a crossbow shot, and Theodore, you see it just sink right into the mud elemental and just get fully enveloped. He's not getting that back.
Well,
Damn.
You see Lieutenant Davis bring Slaps around to the side, and he understands how flanking works. He's going to take a swing at this thing from the back, as Slaps kind of does a little sliding stop behind it. So for those who do not know, this is actually going to be a great time to bring this up. I do have the homebrew flanking rule. That way it's not just advantage all around. This works for players and for the monsters as well. Where the flanked creature will they will get to choose which creature that is flanking them is going to not get advantage. It's basically like they pay more attention to that one than the other. So in this case, it is going to treat Theodore as the larger threat and cancel the flanking advantage on Theodore. So you will not get advantage, but Lieutenant Davis will, for now. They can change who they want to focus on their turn, and so if all right, so you're gonna take a swing. Natural 18 and a natural 12. Both will hit. He has a mace. So that will deal... Ooh, nice. Good job, buddy. 8 damage. He does have multi-attack, so he will get to attack again. Natural 17, so 8. Okay, and then so another 7. So awesome. Good on him. He actually did a little bit of damage. You see Lieutenant Davis bravely facing this thing. Maybe it might be Slaps that's giving him the confidence boost here, but he slaps his mace into this thing twice. That's all right. Now it's go. It is seeing Theodore as the threat. You, Theodore, you are going to see 2 muddy appendages launch itself out of this being and try to literally clap you.
Okay.
So it is going to have 2 slam attacks against you.
Okay.
A 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. The 17.
That meets.
Okay. So, you will take... you take 13 bludgeoning damage as you...
Ouch, owie.
You block one of these appendages, but the other one actually hits you in the hip and upper thigh. And it's an amount. Oh. But whatever. So that is its go. Bottom of the round, Robert.
5 flanking. Alright. I will throw another Chaos Bolt at it.
Okay, go for it.
And I will also use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on it.
Alright, sounds good. Tides of Chaos.
Hey, do you remember what Tides of Chaos does?
Let me double check here. Vaguely do. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Were you? Yeah, okay. Well, not yet, but it will. Yeah, that is for damn sure. Oh, 11! A 1 and a 3. Holy shit.
I'm gonna use Lucky.
Oh yeah, you have Lucky Feet. Go for it.
Another advantage.
Got advantage.
Advantage 2. Advantage
God
so good
dang.
they came out with the second one.
God.
10!
Oh my
A
god.
1, a 2, and a 3. Wow.
We're counting up.
Fuck.
We're counting back up now. Yeah. With all your luck, with all of your magic, is just not enough. You cast a spell, and it does the same thing that it did to a shell. Open up part of its body, and when the spell dissipates, just collapses it back in.
That's it. This thing's dead next turn. But I'll just wait.
Okay. Top of the round, Val.
Alright. Hi, buddy. One, two. She approaches. From here, I would like to hit it with my sword again.
Okay, go for it.
Why are we turning me?
You were just
What?
in 2 squares. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Just throwing me off.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oops. Accident.
Oops, accident.
Oops. 17 for that one.
Okay, that'll hit. I'm gonna refresh the page again. Wink.
Okay.
Alright. So 17 hits.
And for
roll
10
it.
damage.
10 damage. Not bad.
And closer. 25.
25. That's still not coming up for me whenever you roll.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm having the same
don't know either.
problem.
Maybe you're gonna have to refresh, but I trust the roll on that one. That's fine.
Yeah, it's. I've been having
Yep.
problems pretty consistently.
Okay. As long as it shows up eventually. Oh.
Yeah, I re-rolled and
27.
that says 25.
Okay. Yeah, I see the 25 and the 7. Right on. So, you do a grand total of 17. Not bad. All right.
I'm just hoping for the 20, because then this thing's fucked.
Yep.
Because then I can use ice.
Mm-hmm. There, you see Val rush up next to you and just 2 quick stabs with her rapier, piercing right through. And it bubbles and kind of quakes a little bit with these stabs. Not bloodied, but it's close.
Okay.
Anything else for you to go?
No.
All right. Ashale, you're up.
Okay. Been burned just a little bit. So I have decided to I'm gonna take a look at it, think about it for a second, go fuck it. Magic missile 2nd level.
Okay, yeah. Shit.
And that should be how many? That's 4 at 2nd level, so
Yes.
1,
40.
2, come on now. 3. Oh, nope. 4. Okay. That's not great.
That's above average.
That's
Fair, I guess,
7,
but
11.
I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, it
great.
does suck.
That's 11.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Alright. So 11 force damage as you're just don't want to deal with this thing. Reach out your hand, cast magic missile, and they all simultaneously hit this thing, and bits of mud just go everywhere as you make craters. It is now bloodied.
Sorry to the people around it that got splattered with mud.
Val and Theodore mostly.
Sorry. The rain will wash it away. You'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Theodore.
I was thinking, wondering how dumb this might be, but yeah, alright. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
No, you know what? That would actually not really get us anywhere. I'm sorry. I keep on. We're just gonna hit it.
Okay. Hit away.
I want to do something fancy, but this thing counters all of my fancy things I got. So I can't do the fancy things I wanted. Oh wait, wrong thing. Ignore.
Okay.
I'm just hitting it with the sword.
All right.
Or not.
12 will miss.
And then I'm gonna try and hit it with the axe.
Okay. That will hit.
Maybe. Okay.
Yes, very much that will hit.
Alright, and that is a 10 for damage.
Nice. Okay. You one swing, counter with the other, and you make contact.
Okay.
Doesn't like what you're doing.
That's fine.
All right, that's it.
Okay, no, so I can't cast anything on myself. Okay, nope, we're good. Sorry.
It's all good. All right, so Inra and Lieutenant Davis's turn. While you were looking, I already rolled for them. So real quick, like what happens? Inra goes to load up his crossbow again, take another shot, and as he does, the string snaps. He rolls a natural 1. His crossbow is now useless.
Oh no.
Lieutenant Davis still behind with advantage. Did take 2 swings, and only 1 managed to land, and he deals a grand total of 5 damage as he smacks into the back of this thing one more time. He's trying to be helpful, and he's doing okay. But
we'll take it.
We'll take it. Elementals go. It sees the people that hurt and is going to envelop you.
Oh!
It
Delicious.
slides
Oh, no.
forward, and you will all become just enveloped within this mud elemental. I need you guys to make strength saving throws.
I was
Okay.
hoping you would attack Theodore so I could protect him, but this is something else.
He's big. He can do this.
21.
14.
21 and 14. Val, you are stuck within it, but not enough where it envelops you. You step out, and I just have you move to. I'll just kind of shove you to this square, off the road a little bit. And you get yourself out. You're covered in mud now, but Theodore, you just barely failed. DC's 15.
Mm-hmm.
You are both going to take.
Shit.
Oh, that was really fucking hysterical. So Val, you're both going to take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Val, you will take half.
Oh.
7, 11. So because for you guys we were rounding up, Val, you take 6, and Theodore, you take the full 11. You are now considered grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Oh.
You need to meet a DC 15 to escape the grapple, or somebody else can use their action to make the strength check for you to pull you out. But at the start of its turns from now on, for as long as you are in there, you will just be taking the 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Noted.
And that is its go. Robert, you just saw Theodore get swallowed.
Fucking. Going to pocket my fireball that I was getting ready for, and I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on him.
Oh.
This,
Can I see him?
This is going to be a perception check because this is he is within this mud elemental and it is large size. So I will say make a perception check. This is not going to take your action to do so. 7. You do not see Theodore, sadly.
All right. Well. I don't have anything that won't hurt him. Well, I don't know. I'll throw another Chaos Bolt at it.
Sure, go ahead. Go for it.
What's the worst that could happen? Whomp. 21.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
9 damage. Sure. Neither of those are cold. I'm gonna convert it to cold.
Okay, you convert to cold. Second verse, same as the first. Casts the Chaos Bolt, hits it with cold energy, and you see a good portion of it actually freeze. What this does, if it chooses to move, its speed is now reduced to 20 feet. But you do 18 total damage since the 9 is doubled because it is vulnerable. This thing is not looking good, gang. The double cold damage really does a lot. Robin, anything else for your turn?
Nah, I'm just gonna grumble about Theodore.
Okay. Grumble, stupid man, getting caught in the stupid thing. Alright, Val, you're up.
Alright, Theodore. I'm gonna attempt to get you out of here, okay? God. Oh no. Oh Lord. If I were to, like, throw a weapon on the ground, that's a whole action, right?
No, it is not. You just drop it.
I guess it would be a whole action because I don't currently have it in my hands. I was gonna throw a crossbow to Inrid.
Oh yeah, to like actually like remove and toss. That would be an action. Yeah.
I'll give it to him after.
Okay.
All right. Let's get you out of here.
All right. So we're gonna make the strength check to get him out.
Oh boy. It's not the worst.
15. That meets beats. You needed a 15.
Oh shit. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Good shit. So you just reach into where you thought Theodore was. You feel his armor, and you dig in your heels and pull backwards, putting everything into it, just letting your weight take him out. And you pull him out. He gasps for air, and he is unrecognizable. Theodore is just mud.
As long as he's alive, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's people who like mineral water, but this is a little overboard.
Buddy. How is this thing looking?
Not happy. Very bad.
Okay. Where is it? I'm gonna use action surge.
Ooh.
And now I'm going to attack it.
Yeah, go for it.
Bow. With a 23.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. For 12 damage.
12 damage, not bad at all. Alright. You stab your rapier inside, and this thing actually starts to fall apart. It's slawing, it's starting to lose mass. One more good hit, and this thing's going down.
Wonderful.
Alright.
And that's it.
Sounds good. Ashale, you're up.
Well, one more good hit is going to take this thing down, and let's face it, it's probably not going to be me. But damn, I'm going to try anyways. So, fuck it. First level chromatic orb again.
Yeah.
This is probably a mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake. That's Nate.
Oh.
Fuck me.
Damn.
I should have gone faster to this little at like 3rd level. It's fine, probably.
It's all good.
I checked and I can't even do anything else. Like that's literally it.
Yeah, it's the luck of the roll at that point. You gotta hope for the best. Try the chromatic orb, and this one, you aim for it, and just as it's about to make contact, a bit of it slaws off, no longer connected to the mass, and it hits, freezing that portion, but it doesn't do the damage. Theodore.
Well, I think we all know what Theodore's going to do, and it involves a sword.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to use Divine Smite. I'm seeing red. It's,
Oh, okay.
you know, Theodore's not happy. Oh wait, oh, whoops. Okay, I hit a wrong thing earlier. My apologies. Yep, gonna do that. So, sorry, I'm just making sure everything's kept track of.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 6 damage there.
Okay.
And then 2d8.
All right.
4 more damage. 10 in total.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Theodore's just been kind of coughing up mud for a second after being pulled out. And he's just gonna whip around. Pretty angry. And just... He's not slicing. He is slapping the flat of the blade and using Divine Smite.
Oh.
In an attempt to, like, blow it apart more.
Okay. Yeah.
And he just... Plap! And bursts out Divine Smite as he makes contact.
Yeah. As you hit with the flat end of the sword, it's just a splat sound, and the divine light like slowly grows in intensity, and then erupts outwards, sending chunks of this mud and earth just in every which direction. Everybody gets hit with something. This thing fully explodes. And it perishes. Whoa, holy shit.
Whoa.
Why is he over there?
Over there.
Oh, there. Let's just put you over here. But with that, you're out of combat. You guys have succeeded. You've survived. And I know that everybody here needs to go the fuck to sleep. So we will just call session right here. And yeah. Oh my god, I don't have my dice. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh my god. We could have played
Uh-oh.
today.
Oh, maybe he lost the blood golem ones in the move. Maybe he lost them in the move.
Oh
Yo,
my god.
Maybe?
He's less than a block away, but maybe he lost them in the move.
Come on.
Maybe Zach ate them from being hungry
Delicious.
and alone.
Oh.
He'll be fine.
I don't know what he does when he's alone.
I saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures.
You've never been up to the cloud, just have you?
Oh.
If you have to travel by night, by the 9, stay on the road. It's the Daedra you see.
I feel like I encountered the Daedra on the road anyway.
Have you heard the news? Dark times we live in. Dragonborn. More like born to dragon leaves nuts on your face.
Oh my god.
Lamau.
Wow. That was such a runaround. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the other group, like, they saw the bot and they were, and like somebody got confused, like, who the fuck just joined? Like, whose music? And I said, that's the bot. They're like, oh. And one of the players was like, you should address them by their proper name. And I was like, oh yeah, what is it? And they had to come up with something on the spot, which they weren't very good at. And they're like, Gastrolpus Conrad.
Fantastic.
I'm like, well, that's what's gonna be across the board now. Say hello to Gastrolpus Conrad, everybody, the music bot.
Fantastic.
Some call this junk, but me, I call it treasure.
Sombrero, I hope you're using this.